Emmanuel Cordova, also called Dandon, lives in the Philippines, and he's actually from Pasay City. This is a wonderful painting of a Staghorn Fern. Probably people have seen Staghorn Ferns on trees, going around the trunk of a tree and showing these different forms of foliage. It's, of course, an epiphyte, and it's really rather spectacular, and they can be very big. And Emmanuel felt this was a particularly good example, and so he had fun painting it. I first found his work in Manila. I was looking around trying to find botanical artists, and I don't think there are really very many in the Philippines, but that time certainly weren't many. So I came across a little painting of his in an art shop, going through folders. This was long before the days of the internet. Now, of course, it's rather different, and you can look things up once you know an artist's name. The art gallery, well, the art shop, didn't want to give me his name in case I tried to sneak round. I said, look, this is a rare occasion that a collector comes to the Philippines and finds a painting and tries to track an artist down. I think it's your duty to tell me his name and where he lives. And eventually they did. So he did something for me. I commissioned him to do a palm, and it's very charming, and arrived, 6 months later. But in between, since then, he has come to a couple of times to England. He has to get special permission and so on to get in and out. But he did come, and I spoke to him at length in London. He's a charming man, and he's been painting quite different, not strictly botanical art, but he's been doing very good murals in people's houses, quite huge murals, and using plants very correctly painted, but with a freedom and a verve that I think is very attractive. This one took him quite a long time, and I'm delighted that I had it in time for my retrospective at Kew.